Hi everyone, welcome back to Emmy's Everything, or welcome if you are new. Today's video is going to be another update to my makeup inventory. I think I'm going to do these inventories at the end of the month, every month. If I have time, of course. I like to document my status just to see where I am and if I am getting rid of things, if I'm buying too many things, or just to share my inventory. So I am using an Erin Condren Petite planner setup, and I do have my makeup inventory in this notebook. So I'm just gonna grab it here. So I typically just post journal and planner and randomly some family videos here on the channel, but along with loving planners and journals and things like that, I do enjoy makeup and beauty products too. So I just wanted to do the inventory, and we'll see where I am at the end of April 2023. Now I have purchased products and I've decluttered, and I've also used up many products. So I wanted to, well, I don't know if it's like many, like a lot. For me it is. So I'm just gonna share those with you, and then we are just gonna see where my numbers are at the end of the month here. A new thing that I did include here, I kind of wrote my end of year goals. So I did write like how many products I kind of want in my makeup inventory by the end of the year, because I'm trying to I'm not trying to be a minimalist, but I'm trying to minimize my makeup products and only purchase what I really want. So that is that. We're gonna start off. I do have my friction clicker pen so I could erase things if I need to. And what I'm gonna do is share the numbers from last month and then let you know if I had emptied any of those products, decluttered any of the products, or purchased any of the products in that category. So, all right. So the ones that are highlighted are already kind of marked out from last month's update, and we'll just start. And I've never really did an update video like this other than the one I did last month, so we're just gonna see how it goes. So on April 4th, I had 5 face primers or bases, and I think hold on, I'm confused. I'm already confused. Primers and bases. Yeah, I think so. I'm looking at the list here, and oh my gosh, we're already to a rough start. So I did finish up, and this was an empty. I did use up the Benefit That Gal Brightening Primer, and I'm just gonna mark it here that I emptied it this month. So that is that. And then what I'm gonna do next is, if I bought any products in that category, then I'll share it here, and then I'm going to mark it off or write it down. So use that. Okay, so this is going to be sort of like a haul. So if I purchased any, I did make a purchase off of Sephora when they were having their sale, and then Ulta when they had their sale, or I don't know, they might still be on sale, I don't know. So I purchased a few things, not like a lot, but I did purchase some primers. I do remember that. I didn't use any of these products, so I don't really have an opinion. No, that's a mascara. Okay, is this a primer? Yes. Okay, so off of Ulta, I did purchase the Flower Beauty, or it's just this flower. So Flower Beauty Skin Smoothie Power Matte Primer. So, oh my gosh. Okay, so I had 5. And then I emptied 1. So that is 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So this would be number 5 again. 5. So this is the Flower Skin Smoothie. And then I also purchased the NYX the Marshmallow Primer. So that's 6 NYX Marshmallow. So like I said, I purchased these 2 items from Ulta. I hope that I enjoy them. I do use primer. I'm currently using a Benefit primer, the Professional. I had 2 of them previously. So, or I've had many of the Benefit Professionals, but I do have one more, and that's what I'm using. But we'll see. We'll try these out. And then I also purchased this one. This is from Sephora. This is the Timeless Smoothing Primer. So, by Tarte. So I'll write Tarte. Tarte Smoothing Primer. So let's see how this looks. I don't even know how it looks. Oh, it comes in like a little paint pot kind of thing. So this is a Tarte Timeless. Oh, this jar is kind of heavy, and for some reason the product feels like it's kind of not in the jar. It's like loose, like it's a stiff product that hardened. I don't know. Maybe because of my location. I don't really want to open it yet because I don't want it to start the whole like I don't want it to expire quickly. So this is the Tarte smoothing primer. So we'll see. I have really oily skin, and now that it's starting to get hot, I'm gonna be all icky and sweaty and mucky and dewy already. So that is how the rest of this video is going to kind of play out, is if I, like I said that already 18 million times. So right now at the end of this inventory, at the end of the month, I now have 7. So I started with the 6 and then ended last month with 5, and now I have 7. So emptied 1, but I gained 3. So anyway, so that is for face primers and bases. And now we have foundations, BB creams, and CC creams. So I did a lot of decluttering and empties. So some of the stuff that I'm decluttering, this Revlon airbrush, this is really old, you guys. So I'm going to declutter that. I opened it up and it, oh my gosh, it stank like chemicals. So I'm going to declutter that. I'm also going to declutter this Avon liquid foundation. So I'm going to declutter that one. This one I have used, even though you can't really see through the jar, that I did use it. I feel like I used at least like, I don't know, 4 or 5 times, but it's so old, and the color is kind of really dark for me right now. It's a little bit too deep, and it's really old, and it kind of has this scent that I don't really enjoy anymore, so it's probably expired. So this is the Avon liquid that I am decluttering. And let's see what else I have here. I did use up, this is an old product, but I recently used it up. So this is an empty. This is the CoverGirl Outlast Stay Fabulous, and they did repackage this product, but I really enjoyed it. It's really old, but as you can see here, you can see through the bottle, all used up, and I'm just glad I finally used it. This was in warm beige. So yeah, I did go through all of my products, and okay, that was an empty. And if it was smelling or looked like the consistency changed, or something like that, then I did declutter it and I didn't put it on my skin anymore. But for some of the things that I knew they were old, but they weren't like doing anything to my skin but making me happy, I still used it or kept it. All right, so the Too Faced Beauty Balm, I actually decluttered this, so I'm gonna declutter. It was expired, but this was like a deluxe sample, but it needed to go. I did use this a couple of times before, and I know I enjoyed it before, but it was time for it to go. And then I did have a sample of the Rare Beauty, let me grab it. Oops, I have all the pieces to it too. So this was a sample of the Positive Light Tinted Moisturizer. And actually, no, I don't have this. I don't have this, but I did receive this like sample, and I kind of like tried the 3 colors. So this was really easy to use because it was a sample. It wasn't like a deluxe sample or anything like that. It was just needed to be, I guess, I just tried it with on my hand and stuff. So that's all done. I didn't need to try the lighter shades or the deepest shade. And I think those are all the empties and declutters for foundation. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 that I got rid of, emptied, or decluttered. Yeah, so one, let's see, I think it was 5. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4. This is not an empty. I marked the wrong one. I think it was because I accidentally highlighted the sample before. I still have the Rare Beauty. It's nowhere near empty. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So I had 12, got rid of 5. So that makes 7. Oh my gosh. I am trying to do basic math. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh no, I got rid of the, okay, no, I didn't. Just kidding. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh my gosh. I can't do math. So I have 7 in my collection or inventory right now because I'm getting rid of 5. But I did make a few purchases. So for foundation. So let me kind of get the empties out of the way. Okay, so I made a bunch of foundation purchases or CC creams or stuff like that. So I did get a few things. I do like to try out different foundations. So I got the It Cosmetics CC Plus correcting, or it says color correcting full coverage cream, and it has SPF. So this one is one of those like smaller ones. It's like a mini. So yeah, so that's 7. This would be 8. So It Cosmetics, it's like a mini size. So I did pick that up from Sephora. And then I did get the Sephora Best Skin Ever, and I've tried that before, so I do like it, and it's a good go-to because I know it's gonna work out either way. So I did get this guy. Oh, the CC cream is in Tan Warm, and then the Sephora Best Skin Ever is in 29Y. And then I did get another mini. This is a mini by Fenty Beauty, and this one is in a 315. So I'll just write Fenty because I only have one. And then this one is from Ulta. So I did get a NYX Bear With Me Blur. And this is in medium. So we'll see how those work out for me. So now I have 11. So I went from 17, and then on April 4th, I was at 12. And because of the empties and declutters, now I'm at 11. So not bad at all. So that's good. And for foundation, I think my goal by the end of the year is to have only 10. So I'm at 11, so I'm fine. All right, so let's move on to compacts and loose powders. So I think I only finished one. Yes, which is this one. This is the Benefit Hello Happy Velvet Powder Foundation in number 6. They still make this, so I do still have the corners, but it was already like really hard to get product out of it. So I'm gonna call it good, and I'm gonna call it empty. So that is that. And I did put an asterisk there that it was already almost used up. So that's one. Oh, and I have to say here, my MAC Studio Fix, I have 2 of them. They're both, one is like nearly done and the other one is like halfway through, because I kind of use whatever makes me happy that day, and I don't stick to one foundation. I kind of like rotate them out, so that's what I do. But anyway, so compacts and loose powders, just one empty, and I did purchase one. So I purchased the NYX Can't Stop, Won't Stop powder. So I'm just gonna, so we have 11 minus 1, or well, we're still at 11. So yep, we're still at 11. So this is the NYX powder. So I've used NYX powders before and I've always enjoyed it, but yeah, so used one up and purchased one for my inventory. All right, so let's see what's next. Eyeshadow palettes. Okay, so I have some changes, some empties, or some stuff I'm throwing away. So I was going to take these out of this packaging and put it into a Z palette, but they were kind of breaking, so it annoyed me, so I just decluttered it. So I am decluttering the e.l.f. Beauty must-haves, decluttering out of my collection. That's going away. And then I'm also going to declutter this Urban Decay Naked. This is not a real palette, and I don't even know why I've been holding on to this for so long. It's really old, and it is a faux palette, and the shadows kind of suck, and I don't even use them. So yep, that's just going in the garbage. And then this palette, let's see, I have this gray palette. So this gray palette right here, so I'm getting rid of the gray palette right here because it broke. Look at how old the glue is and everything. Like, it broke. So I'm getting rid of that. But the actual insides were, I had eyeshadow in here, but I'm not getting rid of any of those eyeshadows. I am getting rid of blush. So that'll sort of kind of, I'm just going to, what do I do? Okay, so, okay. I think I transferred. So what I'm gonna do is, I'm not necessarily getting rid of the eyeshadow, but I switched the palettes to a different palette. I don't have it right next to me to show you, but I put the eyeshadows in a Z palette. So I'm kind of like technically not getting rid of any eyeshadows. I'm getting rid of blush. So 2, and now I have 11. So right now it is April. I'm filming this video on April 29th, and I'm at 11 eyeshadow palettes. All right, so that's that. So now eyeshadows. Am I getting ready? And so regular singles eyeshadows, I'm not getting rid of anything. So we are going to stay, it's going to be 47. So when I was going through my inventory, I did notice a couple of things. Like I had this Physicians Formula shimmer strips on blush, but it was really eyeshadow, so I had to move that over. So that's 47. And then eyeshadow bases, I still have 2. Eyeliners, let's see. I did change things up because I was going through my inventory and I found my Christian Dior black eyeliner. I also found a crown eyeliner, and then in this box there was an e.l.f. black liner, so I just wrote that there and I kept it. So it's kind of like I gained 3. So anyway, I'm also going to declutter 3. So I'm going to declutter the e.l.f. in purple, the e.l.f. in green, and the e.l.f. in bronze. They basically feel like crayons when I was testing it out. So 18, so we have 21, it's like a back at 18. So that is it for liners. And then concealers and correctors. I don't think I bought, yeah, so, oops, this is a, okay, so concealers and correctors, this was almost done. I marked that there, so I finally emptied it out. So I am at 11. So I did use up the L'Oreal True Match in W45. It is, I could dig it out if I wanted to, but I'm not going to do that, but it is flat. So that is concealers and correctors. Mascaras, I still have my Benefit They're Real, but I like having one, but I know that one is almost out. I'm still using it, but it's almost out. So I wanted to try out the Rare Beauty. This is a mini size, and this is a Rare, I'm sorry, Rare, blah, I can't speak. So now I'm at 2. So this is a Rare Beauty mascara, and like I said, it's the mini size. So it looks like this. I love the sleek, simple packaging of Rare Beauty. So that is going into my inventory. Okay, blush. So what did I say about blush? Okay, so right here, the Z palette, I'm going to declutter. So it's not really the Z palette I'm decluttering, but I am decluttering the blush that's in here. And that is this old Shiseido blush. And I wrote Clinique, but I just realized this is not a Clinique blush. This is a really old CoverGirl blush. So I'm going to declutter those. So now I am at, it's April 29th, and now we are at 13. So that is that. All right, moving along. Highlighters and bronzers. I don't have an update, so we're still at 13. Combination palettes, I don't have an update, so we're still at 6. Lip products, let's see. I'm only getting rid of one. So this is a Maybelline lip gloss in Shoot. I don't even know what color this is. It's so faded. Oh my gosh. Did I mark this? Let's see. Maybelline. Let's see where I wrote that. I feel like it was in my makeup bag. So it should be in the beginning. Oh my gosh. It is Maybelline lip gloss. Did I call it peach? This says Maybelline lip gloss. This is this applicator, but you can't really see, but I could see it's really hollow through and it's empty, or I'm calling it an empty. You can't really see, but oh gosh, I'm sorry if this video is kind of all over the place. Oh, here it is. It's called it's 055 Glistening Amber. Did I write that down? Or did I put peach? I feel like, I don't know if I put peach or if I actually wrote Glistening Amber. I don't know. I'm gonna find it later and I'll mark it later, but so let's see. Let me go back to that page. Gosh, I'm like, okay. So I had 94 because I found a peach lip balm from Sephora, and I'm getting rid of one, so that makes it 93. But I did purchase one item. So this is the Clean Fresh Yummy Gloss by CoverGirl, and I purchased it in Having a Good Time. That's so cheesy. So I did get the CoverGirl. So it would be, so 94 or 93, it'll be back to 94. So this is the CoverGirl Yummy Having a Good Time. And then we are ending the month with 94. All right, so that's it. So that's it for my lip products. And I do have a few more categories. So face moisturizers, I'm still at 2. I'm almost done with the Olay for Me night cream. Lotions, I did use up 2. I used up the Bath & Body Works Gingham Love, and I used up the Shea Butter hand cream in, is this coconut? So I used up the coconut. So that is that, and now I have 7. I didn't purchase any more lotions. So those are empty. Perfumes and body sprays, I still have 3. Setting sprays, so I kind of move things around and I switch my random to hair, and then I just added the NYX blotting paper to the setting spray and other, which is now 3. Hair is now 4. Why is it 4? Oh, because I switched things around. So hair is 4. Face masks are still 3. And I think that is it for my makeup inventory. So I kind of stopped doing the Project Pan just because I think this system is working for me. And what I'm doing is I think I'm writing down, let's see, products that I decluttered, and then the products that were empty, and then I'll just write all of this stuff out after the video because I don't want the video to be too long. But I could do my total product inventory with you. So I hope this gives you some sort of, I guess, idea of how to lay out your inventory if you choose to do so. So primaries, inventory primary. Primers is at 7. Foundations, BB creams are at 11. Compacts, loose powders are still at 11. Eyeshadow palettes are at 11 from 13. Eyeshadows are at 47. And then, oh, the blush. I'm so confused. The blush. Okay, eyeshadow bases are at 2. Liners and brows. Liners are at 18. So that's the same. Concealers, correctors are 11 from 12. Mascara is now at 2. Blush, I moved things around. 14, 13. Wait, something with the blush. No, it was the Physicians Formula that I moved over because it was an eyeshadow and not a blush. So I think it was this pink. No, it wasn't. 14. So I had 15 minus 2 is 13. Huh. But then I wrote 14. Something's up with the blush. I think it's the Physicians Formula Pink Organics. Wait. Let's see, unless I already fixed it. It was the Physicians Formula Shimmer strips. But then I didn't write it down here. Oh my gosh, you guys, I'm just losing my mind. Pink Organics. That is the same thing. Because I don't have another blush. It's definitely that. Yeah, this went to eyeshadow. I don't know why. Okay, so actually I have 12. Okay, so blush is 12. And then highlighters and bronzers are now at 13. Highlighters and bronzers. Oh my gosh, I'm losing my mind. It was the highlighters and bronzers that was in the wrong category. So blush is still at 13, and I hope I'm not confusing you guys. I'm confusing myself, but I'm glad I'm doing this because we're not perfect, and sometimes the mind has a mind of its own. Okay, now we are on combination palettes, and that is still at 6. Lip products are on a different page. Lip products are at 94. Moisturizers, 2. Face moisturizers. Lotions, 7. Perfumes are still at 3. Setting sprays, other, that is at 3 now. Hair is at 4, and face masks are still at 3 because I just need to use them. So that is my current inventory, and then I'll do that every single month, and then I'll write down the empties. But yeah, oh my goodness, I have an eyeliner here. You guys, I missed one. I can't even sharpen it anymore. So I did use up this eyeliner. Oh my gosh. So I'm gonna update everything, and I'll notate the eyeliner because I totally missed it in the basket. I did use up this eyeliner. As you can see here, it's all used up. So these are my empties and my declutter. So I know the video was all over the place, and hopefully next time it'll be a little bit more organized, and I'm sure it should be because I don't plan on making any more purchases for a while. but it was nice to share this with you, and I hope I didn't give you a headache. That was my empties and declutter for the end of April. Thank you so much for watching. Bye guys.